Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am your host Rosalinda. Hola, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for coming back, girl. I really appreciate you. So welcome back to another weekend in my life video, but a very fun and exciting weekend. We are finally here in marathon weekend. I'm so excited. So today is Friday, so I'll take you guys along Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll probably end with the marathon afterwards. But today we are going to pick up my bib at the, they're having like a little fitness expo, I think they're calling it. And you go, you pick up your bib, you walk around, there's different vendors, there's different things that you can do. There's a lot of like other races usually, and you can sign up for them. And it's just like a fun little thing that they have. Most of the time they do that. I'm meeting up with Ruby, who is also running that full marathon. We're going to go have breakfast and coffee before we go to the expo because it doesn't open till like 12. So today in the morning, I just did my last run before the marathon. It's usually they call it like the shake off run, or just, you know, your little last run before. I'm debating whether I should do like my last run either today or tomorrow, but I was just thinking, and after talking with Ruby, like I was like, okay, let's just have Saturday as a full like recovery day where all we focus on is recovery and like just taking care of like the achy parts. Like for me, it's going to be my ankle, my knee. So we're really going to focus on that, and then just like stay off my feet as much as possible. Just do a lot of resting and like mentally prepare myself and physically my body as well. I've been carb loading since yesterday, since Thursday. Usually you carb load 3 days before a big race. And I did that for the 20 miles, and I thought that it worked out very well. Like I felt pretty good throughout the run. At the end I was like, you know, hurting, but I feel like I didn't need to eat like fuel up like in like food wise. So I think that helped. It was my first time trying the whole carb loading thing. It's like a whole thing that people do. So, or it's like one of like maybe tips that you can do before you run a lot. And I liked it, so it worked out. So I thought I would do that for the marathon as well. So yeah, I just been eating tons of carbs. That's basically all it is. Like you're eating a lot of carbs. But since I don't just eat anything, I like have to be mindful of that. Like I'm just eating like more like healthier carbs, but also just means like a lot of bread and pasta. So it's kind of like what I've been doing. So today I just decided, so for Friday I just decided I'm going to do my last run, which is only 4 miles. So I did 4 miles at a little bit like faster pace than usual, not super fast. It's still supposed to be a recovery run. So I did it like, I think my mile splits were like 8:50. So like 8:50, 8:55, like that. Like it was still like around the same time. So usual, like a little bit faster than usual, like a whole minute faster than like my long recovery runs. And I felt great. I felt good. My knee was not bugging me. I do feel a little stiff at the beginning, but that's normal to feel that like around the first mile still. And my knee wasn't giving me any problems. My ankle a little bit, but I think I have that under control. I was more worried about my knee because my knee was giving me a shooting pain. Like the shooting pain is hard to power through, but if it's just like a little ache, I can do it. Not the shooting pain, but I felt good. My runs during the week were short, sweet, and simple. Even my tempo run was like really nice. So I just been having a really nice recovery week overall, keeping up with my miles. Obviously, I did my workouts, my weight videos as well. And what I prioritized this week was going to sleep really early. So I get up at 4 for work. So I was going to sleep at 8. Falling asleep by like 8:30. I had good sleep. I would go to work and I didn't even have to take a nap when I did that. Doing my running and my workout videos after. So I think overall it's been a really good week. A good week of recovery and eating and taking care of myself physically. Mentally, I feel like I'm good. The more I talk to people and like I talk to Ruby, I feel like I get more excited. Like I was a little nervous, a little scared, but now I'm more excited for it. And honestly, at this point, I'm like, okay, I just want to do it and get it over done with. I know that that sounds bad, but in a good way. Like I just want the race to come and I want to do it, and I want to see if all and put my training to, you know, to use and just finish the race. I know that I am putting a little bit more pressure on myself because I have like a time, I have a goal time in mind. But I feel like when you give yourself a time, like you're putting a little bit more pressure to finish in that time. So mentally you suffer a little bit more. So I think I'm gonna go back to just finishing, just worry about finishing the whole race without stopping, just fully, you know, just achieving that goal of finishing the marathon. I feel like that put less pressure, but also running with Ruby, having a companion also helps. And with Chiro and my sister are gonna be there and they're gonna be cheering, and it's a big marathon, so there's gonna be tons of people cheering, so that also helps you mentally. So with all that to say, I think I am ready, I am prepared, and I am excited to get it over and done with, or to run the marathon, another marathon off the list. So yeah, so basically today we're just gonna grab that breakfast, and then we're gonna head over to the expo, pick up our bibs, and then that's it. I do want to go to Target and get a few things that I need, and then I need to go to Sprouts because I want to make some food later, and I need some half and half in lasagna. So we might do that today or not, I don't know, I might do it tomorrow, so we'll see what we do. But for now, let's go to breakfast and to pick up my bib. All right, we got to the expo. We're just gonna go get our bibs. This guy looks so pretty. You guys, they have our names over there. It took me so long to find mine, but look how cute. All right, you guys, as you saw, we already picked up our bibs. We walked around this whole area, which is the fitness expo. It's super cute. They have a lot of like different things that you can get for free, some samples. They have Asics, the running shoes. They have more runs that you can sign up and you get like a discount. There's all this cute stuff. So we walked it already. We got our bibs. Let me show you my bib. And then I got my bib. How cute. I'm ready. I'm excited. But yeah, so we already got it. We walked the whole thing. It was pretty cute. It was fun. Hello everyone, I am back home, and as you saw, we just went to pick up our bib. We had delicious breakfast at Zuzu's, which I love that place, you guys already know. And then we just got our bib. We walked around the whole little expo. It was cute. We tried out some stuff. We got some coupons for some races. We're like so funny, like we're already looking at other races and we haven't even done this one. And then we picked up our shirt. Let me show you. This is the shirt that I got. I got a woman's medium. I think I should have just got a unisex. The unisex just has like a little circle instead of the v-neck. But I got a medium. Cute. It's like this in the back. But this is the shirt. And I just got my bib. They give us a little bag, and that's pretty much it. It was cute and fun. But yeah, so I came back to the house. I'm going to make some like late lunch for Wichito when he gets back from work, and then we'll see if he'll go with us to Target and maybe Lululemon or Old Navy, because I'm looking for like a shirt for the day of the race. I know, like if I don't have enough clothes, but I wanted like one of those shirts like that goes like, ¿cómo se llama? Así como una camisa, you know. I have some long sleeve, but I feel like it's gonna be hot for a long sleeve, and then I just didn't want to wear like a sports bra because I want something that I can use to like wipe off my sweat. And usually when I have those shirts, I can wipe off my sweat like that, or I can go like this, you know, use the shirt for my sweat. So I wanted one of those. I don't have any of those, so we'll see if Wichito wants to go with us. If not, then we'll go alone. But yeah, so much fun. But this morning was really fun, and it just literally gets me more excited. And then talking to Ruby, and like we have like the same things in mind. Is so funny. We're like we have the same concerns. We're thinking about the same things. So yeah, and it's exciting because now it's like, hey, we just gotta stick together. We just gotta stick together. But if you need to go, you can go, girl, because Ruby is definitely faster than me. And I was like, no, if you need to, you know, go ahead, go do you, girl. I'm gonna stay right here. Our goal is to stay with one of the, there is pacers, there's people in groups of pacers, so that's really, really helpful. Like, let's say your goal is 3 hours. I think they'll have like 3 hours and 50 minutes. You can stay behind those pacers, and then you'll be able to do the time, like be able to do the marathon in that time. So that's helpful. So we're talking about that and how we're gonna do it. So yeah, so I'm just getting more excited. So let's see what we end up doing next, okay? Okay, so I came to Lululemon, and here's some of the shirts that I got. So I'm looking for just these kind of shirts. I got a long sleeve just in case, but I'm gonna try these on and see how they fit. I'm not too sure yet, but let me just try them. I like this one, it's very soft. I love this one, I love it. There's another good one. The other one was just crop, but this one's longer, but I really like it too. This one's also very cute. Oh my gosh, I liked all of them. Hello you guys, welcome back to the next day. So today in the morning I just went to a yoga class. It was like a regular flow class, but I really needed that, girl. I was like so stiff. I really needed a good stretching. So it was great because today I'm just focusing on recovering the whole day. Don't mind me this, I'm gonna show you my outfit. So I'm just focusing on recovering the whole day. So I'm really just going to rest. That's why I wanted to take the class really early. I took it at 7:30 to 8:30. I grabbed coffee. It wasn't that good though. And then I came home and I made breakfast. Right now I just took a shower, getting ready to just relax the rest of the day. I think right now I'm just going to go get another coffee or like a matcha. I want something like that. I'm going to go get a matcha after this. But I was trying on my outfit for tomorrow, and I know I took a shower and washed my hair, even though it's gonna get super sweaty tomorrow, but it was feeling rough already, and I was like, whatever, it's okay, I'll just wash it. So here it is. I use this whenever my hair, because my hair's been very dry, and I just think because I wash it a lot, because it gets so sweaty and nasty that I can't take it. So I wash it like every 3 days, so it gets really dry. So I use this and it doesn't feel as dry, and it's like a little bit more hydrating. So that's what I do. But I wanted to show you guys the outfit that I'm gonna end up wearing tomorrow. So yesterday you saw I went to Lululemon. I ended up getting this shirt. So it's one of their, I don't know what it's called. Like, it says crew neck t-shirt, but I don't know if it's like Align, because it is the Align material. It's very soft, but online it says Wonder Trust or something like that. But it's really good. It's so soft and comfortable. I'm gonna wear a sports bra underneath because it doesn't have any support. And then these are the biker shorts that I'm wearing. I've worn them before and I really like them. They're the Align. They have pockets for my phone, for my gels. I really like these. And I am having to improvise, and I am very upset. I am beyond pissed because I started my period. Girl, I am pissed. I tell you that yesterday all day I was in a mood. I was sad. I cried already. I have gone through my emotions, so I really needed this yoga class too, because I needed to reset my mind. I was getting really negative. And I was just so upset at the fact that I got my freaking period. I know that a lot of other girls might be on their period tomorrow, like it's already their normal cycle. But to me, I'm upset because I'm not even supposed to be on it. And it's only been 3 weeks since my last one, so I'm not even on a full 28-day cycle. So I'm very freaking pissed. But whatever. It is what it is. I'm just venting right now, but I'm over it. I have surpassed it. I have cleared it out of my mind. I'm just telling you guys right now. Because I feel like if I dwell on it, if I focus on it too much, I'm just gonna get upset, you know, and there's nothing I can do. Like, I already have it. I'm already on it. Like, what are we gonna do? Thank God my period is not too bad. The thing that I had to adjust to, well, obviously the black color, and I got period underwear, girl. I got period underwear. It's nothing new to me. I've used these before. I have a pair. I forgot the brand that I have, but thinks this one's a different one. You guys do know that I wear a cup, and I feel like a cup would be fine for this situation. However, it's still like having a tampon, right? Like, I still have to worry about it. I still, like, I've never really mastered putting in the cup completely, and I am going to be running for 4 hours, and I don't want to feel uncomfortable. I don't want to feel any pressure. To me, when I'm in my period, I feel a lot of pressure, like I don't know if it's like from my uterus, but it goes up to my bladder, like all down here está como inflamado, you know, just like bloated. So I feel a lot of pressure, and I don't like running like that. I run like that, and it's just uncomfortable. So I said, whatever, I'm probably not going to wear my cup. I really thought about it, and I was like, should I just wear it? And I'll be fine. I know that I'll be fine with it. But I just really thought about it and how I was when I ran the 20 miles. And I wasn't super uncomfortable, but the day that I run that, I was only, like, I had started. Like, it was like starting day, so it's not bad technically. Yesterday I had a little bit. Today is my first full day. Tomorrow will be my second day, and I feel like my second and third day are bad. So I'm just not gonna risk it. I'm going to be prepared, and I just got these underwear. Funny enough, my first marathon, the LA Marathon, when I ran it 4 years ago, I was also on my period. But that one I was expected to be on it. This one I was not, so I'm mad. So these are the underwears. They're very big, like granny panties, but that's why I'm also wearing black in this, because I don't want to look ugly and see like the underwear lines or whatever. So I'm gonna wear these. I don't know if you guys ever seen underwear, period underwear. They're really not a big deal. I don't know, people get grossed out by these things. I don't. It's normal, it's common. There's way more options out there, so these things don't bother me, and I don't find them gross, but I guess some people do. But honestly, it's not bad. I've worn them before. I've even have some that I wear in the night whenever I have like bad periods. They're really not a big deal. You don't even feel wet at all, nothing. I feel like you feel more disgusting with the pad than you do with these, because they're such a good job at absorbing, and they have the stuff right here. It's like cotton. So all of this is cotton, except for like the elastic right here. It's 100% cotton except for this. So they are good. They're big, but they're gonna get the job done, girl. I'm upset. I talked over it. I like cried. I did everything over this situation. There's nothing I can do, but yeah, I'm gonna have to run my marathon on my period. But I am prepared. I think I'm gonna stick with these shorts, comfortable. I'm gonna do the period underwear just to be more safe than have to like worried about the cup. So yeah, so this is my outfit again, and then I'm gonna use my black and white Asics that I bought like a week ago. And then I'm going to do my hair in a ponytail with some braids, and I'm not going to carry my vest because I'm just going to drink water and electrolytes that they give you there. I'm just going to have my gels and my chapstick in my pockets because there's pockets right here. So yeah, so here's my outfit, and yeah, my tea on the period. But it's okay. We're going to do it. I've been training. I'm strong. I've dealt with this before, so it's just upsetting. But so I'm gonna go get a matcha probably, and then see what we're gonna eat for later. I'm still carb loading, which I love. I've been eating so much carbs. And then I'm going to go to sleep at 6 p.m. girl. 6 p.m. because I have to wake up at 3:30, 3:45 the latest. You have to wake up like 2 hours before. I need to eat. I need to be ready. We need to go get there on time. There's gonna be traffic. I need to make sure that I get a really good stretch. That's what I want to do. I want to stretch here and I want to stretch over there, because stretching really good really helps. So yeah, so let's veo al rato probably, or if not, tomorrow on race day. You guys, it's starting, but we're over here back here. That's like the elite people over there. Look. I'm just doing some final stretches. Oh my gosh, there was an accident on the freeway. There's a lot of traffic. I feel like to get to the starting line is always a little chaotic. I walked all the way from over there. We're here. I went to the restroom. I was stretching. Ruby's here. Ruby, are you excited? This is Ruby's first marathon. I'm so nervous. I know, I'm so nervous too. I was like,
but it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, we're gonna stick together. But I told Ruby if she needs to go, she can go. Like, I'm like, don't worry about me. But I'm gonna try to stick with her. You guys know that I'm on my period, so. But we're not thinking about that.
Okay. Positive vibes.
Yes.
Keep that at the forefront of your mind as you run the marathon. Relax and easy for these first few.
Halfway there. Hello. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, you guys saw what happened. Let's just get into it so we don't ramble on for a long time. Okay, so I passed out at mile 24 of the marathon, and basically I was fine. The week before I was sleeping really good. I carb loaded 3 days before. Like in my head, I have done everything good. I hydrated everything that I could think of doing correctly to have a good race. I did. The morning of, I was feeling great. I stretched, I warmed up, I hydrated. I was hydrating at every other station with electrolytes and water. I took my gels. Maybe I could have taken more gels. That's the only thing that I can think of that maybe I didn't do too well. Other than that, I feel like I did everything that I was supposed to. But things started getting a little like weird, I would say. Like at mile 15, I started to get like very sleepy. But like mile 15 to like 20, honestly, it was like uphill. It was like by Cal State Long Beach. And there was like a lot of hills, like not really big hills, but it was just, you just felt going up, like you were just going up. And that was like a struggle already to be at that many miles and having to go uphill. So I thought that it was that I was getting tired. But then at mile 18, I started getting very sleepy, just randomly. Like I would be running and I catch myself closing my eyes because I was just so sleepy. And then from 18 to 20, that's kind of how I felt. And then from 20 to 24, I don't remember. Like, it's like, I know that in the moment, it felt like it took me forever to get those 4 miles. But I don't remember, like, I feel like it was also like a blink of an eye. Like, I saw the mile 20, and then I was at 24, passed out on the floor because I blanked out at that moment. I didn't know. I stopped to get water, and then I just kept going to the side. Like I just kept tipping over and I couldn't catch my footing, and I guess I just ended up on the floor. Wichito was there. He was in a scooter most of the time with me. He was on the sidewalk, and then the people that were running next to me, they're the ones who caught me. I was on the floor. I took off, I don't remember taking off my shirt or my hat, and then I remember throwing up. I do remember throwing up. And then I remember that the medics moved me from the floor to one of their tents. I was in the tents, and I was so upset and mad at that point. Like I was just upset, sad, embarrassed at that point when I was there. But I remember, like, I'm at mile 24. I need to get up and finish. Like, it's only 2 more miles. I need to push. And I don't know how long I was there, but I was there until they let me get up because I was like, hey, I need to go. I need to go. I just wanted to go. But I did take, like, the time that I needed to take, just chilling there. I was drinking water. I was drinking some electrolytes. They took my blood pressure. Everything was fine. They thought I was like maybe dehydrated, but honestly, I don't think so. Like I was plenty hydrated, and I was hydrating throughout the race. And then afterwards, when they saw that I could get up, they let me go, and Wichito walked with me. And then once it got to like this little curve where the finish line was, then I started running, and then I finished like with a light jog. I finished. However, obviously, my mental health took a toll. That day and the day after, I was very, very sad, very embarrassed, very like I was just down in the gutters, girl. Let's just be honest. Obviously, I trained for this for 4 months. I talked about it. You guys saw me. I was just very excited to run my second marathon, and I felt like I had I did a good plan. I like practiced really good. I included all these other things that were going to help me get sub 4, you know, or like get a faster time than my first one. I did obviously put goals and all this pressure on myself to like, you know, get a specific time. So yeah, I was, just sad. I feel like I let myself feel those feelings. I was really sad though. But I feel because this specific experience and this failure, which, to me was a failure, opened a big can of worms, obviously of other insecurities and other failures in my life. So it opened all of that, and all of that just came out, girl. And I was feeling still bad. I was not feeling 100% my body wise. Like, not like I wasn't feeling bad because I just ran a marathon. I was feeling bad because something else. Like, this was more than just a marathon like soreness, because when you run a marathon, you don't feel like sick, or you don't have a headache, or you don't feel like no energy. Like, you just feel sore, like your whole body is sore, but you could still do things and you're still, happy and stuff. But I think because I let myself get so low mentally, my whole body just got so low that I had no energy. I had headaches. I still threw up the Sunday after when I got to my house. I had no appetite, todo me daba asco, like all of that. I had that for like 2 days. And then when I was like feeling a little bit better, that I popped out of my very negative, circle, I called my doctor, and then I told her I passed out. So that's like very concerning. So she put in some blood work. I was able to get to the doctor's office or to the lab to get blood work done, and then she scheduled me for the next day. I was still not feeling great. Like, I was still not feeling 100, and I just feel sick. Like, other than sore, I feel sick. So after I did the lab, and then the next day when I went to see the doctor, she told me that everything was fine except for I had slight anemia, like just slightest. She's like, nothing to be concerned, but it is slight. But it could also be because you're on your period. And then what she found really concerning were that my liver markers were very high, she said. She's like, they're very high for somebody that doesn't. I'm assuming you don't drink. And I was like, no, I don't drink. She's like, yeah, your markers are too high, so I'm very concerned about this. But when markers are this high on a healthy person that doesn't drink, that means that you have a viral infection. So what could have been happening is that you were fighting this viral infection. You've already had it inside you, and your body was doing its thing, trying to shoot it out. But you put all this stress of all these miles in them, or obviously you doing this exercise. Or you stressed out your body so much that it was giving you signs to stop, and you were ignoring them. So it stopped for you. And that's probably what led to you passing out during the race. And I was like, oh, okay. So obviously, once they tell you, like, maybe there's a reason for you passing out, right? Like, not just because you maybe did something wrong, because then I feel like you want to know, like, I wanted to know, like, what did I do wrong? Like, what is it in my training the day before, the day of, that I did wrong that would cause me to that? I was feeling like all the regular feelings of running long distance, which is your legs feeling heavy. My feet were burning at the bottom. Like, obviously just tiredness and thirstiness, right? Like, just that. But I was also feeling all these other things that now looking back, I'm like, oh, those were not regular of like running. So she goes, yes, like, I think your body was just focused on getting rid of this virus, but then you introduced this other added stress, and it just couldn't handle it anymore. So this ended up happening. And I was like, okay, so that makes sense, because then afterwards, like I said, besides me being very down mentally, and I feel like that when you're down mentally, it also affects your body. I told her, yeah, I've been having headaches since Sunday. I have no appetite. Like, I am kind of grossed out. I feel like throwing up, and I have like sores in my mouth and in my nose. And she's like, yeah, you're just fighting a viral infection. There's no way of me to tell you what it is, which one it is or something, because some of them, they're all different, and whichever one attacks the liver, like, they're just different. So I don't have a name to tell you of it, but it's just a viral infection that normally my body would have just gone through it, flushed it out, done its thing, and I would have been fine. But since I had this, it caused to do that. And probably, like, she's like, maybe your symptoms are gonna prolong longer because of this, because you like brought your defenses down. And I was like, okay, well, makes sense because yeah, I have not been feeling, and I didn't start feeling 100%. I wouldn't say like not even today, which is Sunday. I wasn't feeling 100%, maybe at 95. I started feeling better on Friday, maybe an 80%. I still, like on Saturday, I still had like a headache and stuff like that. So yes, am I sad that this race that I trained for 4 months didn't happen how I didn't get the outcome that I wanted to? Yes, I am sad. I am upset that it went down how it went down. But also, you know, I feel like this happened, this experience, and I learned some things. Obviously, mentally, I learned a lot about myself. And physically, the same. I feel like I learned to like be a little bit more intuitive with my body and feel, but also at the same time, I'm like, what could I have done in that race? You know, like, yes, when I was feeling sleepy, I don't know if like maybe stopping for a while, it would have helped to maybe keep pushing. I don't know. Maybe it could have. So definitely there's a lot of things that I could have taken from it, but I'm also happy that I did it and that I went through with it and that I pushed myself to finish because I was so close, and I did all of this, and at the time it felt like it was for nothing, but obviously it kept me consistent with my running. It forced me to stay consistent, to keep running, to have goals, to give myself goals, to push myself, to stick with it. And it just taught me not to be so hard on myself. I did say it, I am the first one to be so hard on myself and just like punish myself for not doing good. I know, and I don't like to be negative, and that's why I wanted to take my time to come out and finish this and wrap it up, because I didn't want to be negative, and I also wanted to feel good. And yeah, even the whole week I was not feeling good at all, so I wanted to make sure that I was fine before I closed all this up, to, you know, obviously not be like negative and not say all these like bad things, you know, because yeah, I mean, you know how they say we are our hardest critics, we are the toughest on ourselves, we don't give ourselves grace. Obviously we talk to ourselves like really bad, we wouldn't say that to other people. So that's definitely something that I need to like take in consideration and think of. But I'm glad that marathon season training is over. I don't know when I would do another one. I am going to do another one, I just don't know which one and when. I do have a couple fun runs that I'm going to do, a Thanksgiving one and probably a Christmas one. So I'm just gonna keep with my 5Ks, and then I think I'm going to do the Rose Bowl half marathon again, just because that was like the race that got me started into all of this, get me consistent into running. But yes, besides the point, I am glad that I still did it, that I went through with it, that I trained. I think it got me into really good shape and it keeps me fit. So I love that for me. I love running, and I need to get back to running is fun. Running is fun for me, and putting so much pressure on myself like it makes it not fun. So I definitely don't want to do that anymore, and I want to give myself more grace and don't compare myself to past 15, 17-year-old me. I'm not there yet, and it's only been a full year of me running, so I feel like I still need more time to get better, to get faster how I want to be, you know. But yes, thank you so much for watching. If you stayed this long, I know it's probably a long video of me talking, but thank you all for your sweet messages. I did get a lot of messages on Instagram. They really lifted me up and they helped me out so much during my dark time in my head. But yeah, and I hope that if I've encouraged you guys to run, I hope that you guys continue. I'm still gonna continue. This didn't stop me. It just really made me realize that I am too hard on myself and I need to chill. I need to chill a little bit and practice what I preach on myself as well. Even though it's very hard, I did not like how I felt those 2 days. So definitely going to change some things around on this side, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. But till the next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Bye.